Hey YouTube, today I'm doing a real versus fake comparison of authentic makeup and not authentic makeup. So this is not actually a video that I wanted to do. I got scammed a grand total of twice, and I hope that I am done forever with being scammed. I bought a fake MAC Matchmaster foundation. The most annoying part about this, I did not get my money back for this, and I spent $20 on the fake, and on the authentic I actually spent $28, so had I just spent the extra $8 up front, it would not have cost me $48 to get an authentic MAC Matchmaster. And then the second product is going to be the Balm Nude Dude palette. I was able to get my money back for this one. It's just so annoying to me that somebody actually took the time to make a fake Balm palette because it's not even an expensive makeup brand. But yes, I am wearing on one half of my face the real product and the other half the fake. And I don't know if you guys can already tell. I feel like it is painfully obvious. But if you can't tell, I will go ahead and give it away. This is the real side and this is the fake side. And this foundation is killing me more than anything else. So just in case you can't really get a good look. It's really smooth over here. Looks really nice. Close to matte, a little dewy. And this side is actually a lot of product. And it just looks terrible. It just makes my skin look absolutely horrid. And then for the eyeshadows, this is the authentic side and this is fake as well. And you can see that I was stuck using nothing but shimmers over here because that's all that's in the fake palette. And then over here, I had a nice balance of mattes and shimmers. They blended together well. This side looks really muddy. That's just how it goes. I want to make another word of warning before I move on. There's a lot of sellers, especially on eBay, that will tell you that they're able to offer you lower prices on these products because there's a defect in the packaging. That is just not true. There are not defects in the packaging of the authentic products. They certainly do not sell them to eBay resellers for a lower cost. So if you've been a victim of that, then you have been a victim of buying fake products. And I absolutely do not recommend putting them on your skin. I am doing this for the purposes of this video only, and as soon as this video is done, I am taking everything on my face off. So the label on a fake is always replicated to be the same as the original. That means that the ingredients list is the same, but those are not the true ingredients in a fake product. It is manufactured in some kind of lab in China, and we do not know the contents. There have been lab tests on fake makeup, and they have found not only that the product's ingredients are completely not what it says on here, but also that there's been a percentage of fecal matter in the products. So please know that if you are considering wearing fake makeup as an alternative, please know just how bad it looks. God, it looks so bad. But please know all these things, and in addition to the fact that it's really not significantly more expensive to spend that extra couple of dollars and get the real thing. So this said, I'm going to get into the minute details of the packaging and the product itself, and yeah, alright, thank you for watching this. Alright YouTube, so these are two MAC Matchmaster foundations. I bought one at a MAC store, and I bought one off Mercari. And I'm going to show you the incredible subtle differences. And I actually did get scammed on this one. I did not notice it for at least a couple weeks when I realized that the foundation kind of sucked in the way that it wore. That's when I realized this. Although I did have a suspicion that I should have listened to. So this one is the authentic one over here. It says on the bottom that it is shade 1.5. You can see... Gosh, you can see just how similar those guys are, but the font is ever so slightly different, and this pump right here is ever so slightly bigger. Now, this one over here was missing the sticker on the bottom. And even if a seller tells you that it just fell off somewhere, don't believe that. Don't just take their word for it, because that's something sketchy. That shouldn't happen. And there's probably a reason that that's missing. Another thing that you can kind of see is, well, that you can see, is the wording down here actually says different things. And let me take a look at the back and see how those compare. Those are actually really quite different. I do believe that the older Matchmasters had this kind of layout, but this is definitely the more new one, and that is the authentic one. Okay, so next I want to show you guys a comparison of a Nude Dude palette, an authentic and a fake. Now, this one I did actually catch very quickly, and I was able to not only get my money back, but also not have to send back the fake. And I just pointed out to you which one is fake. It is in fact this one. This one was authentic and bought off of Amazon and shipped and sold by Amazon. Do not buy from a third party on Amazon. You do not know if it's authentic. Amazon.com is in fact authentic, but only if it says shipped and sold by Amazon. That's the only way of knowing for sure. I'm sorry this isn't entirely in frame, but the differences here, you can see this lady is much more blurry, and for whatever reason she has absolutely terrifying blush on. I don't know what's going on with that, but if I saw this woman in public, I would stop her and say, honey. So that's an obvious difference. I wanted to say one other thing about this. The seller on this one said that it was new and authentic, and when I received it, it was packaged extremely carefully in an Ulta box, and I am quite certain that the seller knew and was just trying to kind of hide the fact that it was not authentic by sending it to me in an Ulta box. So while a person could send an authentic in an Ulta box, I just feel like that was a red flag, and it's something to really look for. I mean, there's just not any particular reason to have to mail it that way, so the fact that they did just, it weirded me out a substantial amount, and I was in fact correct in my assumptions. This is the back of the palette. Again, sorry they're not quite fitting together on my screen. I have you very zoomed in. You could just see that this is just much more blurry. This is much more clear. That's something that is consistent across the board when you have an authentic versus a fake. It is always blurry lettering versus the authentic. And one thing that I knew to look for with a product like this is you can scan the QR code and make sure that it leads you to the correct product. However, do not just trust that, because this is the fake and it does in fact lead to the authentic Balm website's Nude Dude information. And so I'm going to show you the inside of the palettes now. Alright, so this is, let's do it this way. Alright, so a little difficult to get all of this on the screen, but this is really where you start to see it. Again, sorry for the wobbles of my camera. So again, this is the real one, and this is the fake one. The first thing that should stand out to you is the color of the ribbon on the brush. I did actually get a brush in this one, and it really did look the same, but I already have taken that out. I actually like that little brush. And the brush I will use. I can clean that and use that little fake brush. But this is just where you know. So the first shade I want to point you to is Flirty. So people talk about Flirty a lot. It's actually a pretty popular shade in this palette. People love it. So this is the authentic Flirty. And then this is the fake. And this is where I knew. So the reason people love Flirty is how pretty and pink it is. And do you see a hint of pink in in the fake one? Not even a hint of that pink color. And you can really see this in so many other shades too. Fabulous over here is a gorgeous yellow color, and it is white in the fake. I mean, I don't even think they tried. They didn't even try. Fit is once again the wrong color. This is a gold one in the authentic palette, and I don't know what's going on here. The pink one over here. Look at Feisty. That's a every shadow in here just does not. Let me show you the ones in the dark spot over here. Every one of these just does not translate to be the same. I'm going to show you guys some quick swatches. Let's do some dark colors. Swatch the fake one. And I'm going to swatch the real one. And you can just see that the real one is very smooth and the fake one is blotchy. Eee, look at my veins. I've been doing swatches all day, so don't mind the rest of my skin. So those are definitely the major things to look for. I absolutely check your colors, because that's where you know. I'm trying to not shine light in you guys' face. And then, you know, watch for the little details as well. So that is my comparison of the real versus fake. I do want to add a note that if you guys think that you got scammed, the best advice that I can give you is to call your bank. That's what I did when I received the fake Balm palette, and it was absolutely no hassle. Got my money back because the Mercari app was not about to help me, but my bank did. So that is what I suggest. Always look over everything thoroughly and make sure that it is authentic so you're not taking any risks. If you're buying secondhand makeup, always sterilize it in the first place anyway, so you can really, you know, be giving it a good look. So yeah, that's my video. Hope you guys found it helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And peace out.